As part of activities marking the International Day Against Drug Abuse and Illicit Trafficking, students in the Federal Capital Territory, Abuja, have been sensitized on the dangers of substance abuse and the importance of making healthy life choices. The program aimed to raise awareness among young people about the harmful effects of drug abuse and encourage them to stay away from illicit substances. Obasa Medinat reports.
Drug abuse remains a major public health and social challenge across the world, particularly among young people. In Nigeria, stakeholders continue to advocate preventive measures through awareness campaigns and education, especially among school-aged children, to curb the growing menace and promote healthy lifestyle. Speaking at a program organized to sensitize students on the dangers of drug abuse, Boniface Iku urged students to stay away from illicit drugs and embrace healthy lifestyle.
My clear message to the youths is that they are the future of any nation, and that's why we're even here in this school today, because we need to get them young so that they don't begin that experimentation. And the key elements there are prevention. Don't get into it. It's better not to get into it than to try to treat it later. So the main innovative approach is to catch them young and sensitize them like we are doing here in this school today, so that they don't get into drugs and they have better futures and brighter futures for the nation where they dwell.
Also speaking, the FCT chairman of the Pharmaceutical Society of Nigeria, Famsalamatu Orakwetu, emphasized that prevention remains the most effective strategy in tackling substance abuse.
Prevention now is more of a not curative, and that's why we felt that it is appropriate for the future of these young ones. They are the leaders of tomorrow. Abusing drugs will destroy their future. And when you educate them, they will be informed to be able to make decisions that will improve their own lives.
Chairman of the organizing committee, Fam Olawumi Taliat, called on government agencies, schools, parents and community leaders to strengthen awareness campaigns across schools and communities.
We know that agencies like the NDLEA, the correctional centers, they're already doing something. But we're hoping that government will help us increase the sensitization. We need more campaigns out there. They used to be more, but they seem to have dropped. We would like it to be on billboards across the country. We would like educational programs, all things talking about the menace of this. This will help to reduce issues of societal abuse, even things like banditry, kidnapping. Most of these people are on drugs.
In her remarks, Chairman of the Association of Hospital and Administrative Pharmacy of Nigeria, FCT Abuja branch, Fam Hafsa Ahmed Abdullahi, described drug abuse as a major public health concern affecting millions of Nigerians.
It's a very serious problem. I was reading the NDLEA reports that about 14.3 million Nigerians are into drug and illicit drug abuse, and between the ages of 15 to 64, and majority, about 70% are within less than 35 years of age. You can see it's a very serious menace. Though there's a lot of advocacy going on, both we in the Association of Hospital Pharmacists, the NDLEA, the UNODC, that's United Nations Office of Drugs and Crimes, there's a lot of advocacy, but there is still a lot that needs to be done.
Some of the students who participated in the program highlighted the role of positive peer influence in discouraging drug abuse among young people.
I think, firstly, you should be a trusted friend to one another. Like, you should be in an environment where people around you trust you, which makes it easier for you to talk to one who is suffering drug abuse. And like she also said, the use of counselors in our school is very useful because they have more experience.
There are many ways in which students can help one another to stay away from drug substances. For example, if you see someone who is depressed, you can simply ask why the person is depressed. And if the person doesn't want to tell you, you can just advise the person to move to a trusted adult or to move to any of the counselors we have in the school compound. And also, you can also help our students to avoid drug abuse. You, being a student yourself, to be a good influence to others and to set as a good example example to others.
Stakeholders says there is need for continuous advocacy, early intervention and collaborative efforts to address the growing challenge.
And away from health.